So this video is in light of a recent JAL report discussing Lucas Myers entering the JAL, and we here are going to set the record straight. So first off, Lucas, thank you for coming here tonight.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Alright, so let's get this interview started. So first question, why did you sign with the Fog?
I fielded multiple offers from the JAL, and upon some deep thinking, I think about 2 weeks of mulling it over, and I went with the team that I thought had the best championship pedigree. Gave me the best option, the best chance for winning the championship right now and in the future. And with their past performances in the such as the JLL 11 and their championship there, and just the overpowering dominance they displayed, I look forward to continuing to be a part of that with the Fog.
Okay, so what is your previous baseball experience?
Well, I know that there are some players in the JAL that have witnessed my experience firsthand in the Williamson wiffle ball field, where I dominated the wiffle ball leagues for years, where I actually showed Bubba and Nate how to play wiffle ball and what pitching and home runs actually look like.
What about your nephew Tate? Tate's actually in the league as well. How did you fare against Tate?
Well, considering Tate was my nephew, and I'm not too concerned seeing him swing a bat. Not sure what he hit when he swung it, but not too concerned about Tate. I can get in Tate's head.
Okay, so let's actually talk about your baseball experience. You know, the JAL report didn't really have any information on you. So what I got here is it actually says that you were a Little League champ multiple times at the CRTL with the A's, and you were their dominant pitcher on that team.
Yeah, we had some good runs there in the Little League, and the Castle Rock fields there at the old sewer site where the Little League fields used to be, and we had some good runs and some good teams. We even I remember one year we won the first place. We put the A actually with the lawnmower out in the outfield, but I think these home run balls here kind of represent my experience in the Little League, and the experience I have of swinging a stick, and I have a feeling on June 18th they're going to see a lot of these.
Okay, so now let's move on a little bit later. It actually says that you played at Castle Rock High School. You played baseball as well, and I looked for you on the JV list, and it actually had you listed at the varsity level your freshman and sophomore year, playing shortstop and second base, as well as one of the leading batters on the team.
Yeah, I played freshman, sophomore, and varsity as a middle infielder, shortstop, and second base, and definitely know how to swing a bat, and it was a good experience. And I just kind of had to shift towards football after my freshman, sophomore year, even though I played varsity baseball and had a lot of success. Decided to kind of move away from baseball a little bit and focus more on football. But I came back after my senior year and played some American Legion ball, and had a pretty good Legion season.
Okay, so why did you retire early?
Well, sometimes when you're good at something, it gets a little easy. Maybe that's the ego talking, but in reality, football was my where most of my desire was at that time. So I kind of stepped away from baseball for a little while. But as my Legion season showed, after a few years off, I didn't lose anything.
Okay, so then this brings up this point. How do you feel being analyzed by three brothers who never made it, or actually, should I say, played past fifth grade baseball?
Well, I think that's a lot of what media does today. They don't really think about the experience that's actually going on in sports or what they're actually doing. They're just being the journalists and answering those questions. And I don't know what kind of reporting or in-depth reporting was done on my baseball experience. So they probably have limited experience to to input into their perspective or their story on my high school and upper level baseball experience. But I think they'll get a first-hand taste on June 18th.
Okay, so we're going to take a quick break really quick, and then we'll be right back to finish the rest of this interview. All right, we're back with Lucas Myers. So, Lucas, now going on to the next question. How do you feel about playing in the better conference and not getting to have the easy wins from teams like the Cobras and the Rapids?
Well, the chips have been stacked against us, sounds like, but as a true champion, and why I joined the Fog is to beat the best teams. So I have confidence that come June 18th, we won't have a problem beating the tougher conference. And when we get to the championship game, maybe we'll be able to relax.
Okay, so how do you feel about playing with Jacob Rahn, former MVP from JAL 11, and also batting crown, along with Darren Ayub, who had the fielding crown from JAL 11, although they did have a struggling tournament in JAL 12?
Well, I think 12 was a situation of circumstances, just with the timing and when they were available and come back from school. But I think that I'm excited to play with that pedigree, that confidence, that championship level caliber team, and I'm ready to bring some more crowns and trophy wins.
Okay, and then the next question about playing with them is, how do you feel about the team's utter disregard for the what we're trying to find the right word. We still haven't been able to find it, like the not even the integrity, the quality of the league. The Fog typically have a very sarcastic and humorous approach to the league that no other team tends to share or value, along with the other teams. They typically get very annoyed with the Fog, along with their winning.
Well, I think people are generally unhappy and frustrated with teams that win. Someone the other day told me that they didn't like Steph Curry because he's not very good. All he does is shoot. All he does is make threes, and there's not very many people that can make 35-foot threes at 60%. So people don't like champions. People don't like people that are good. People struggle with that. So I think the league just they're upset that the Fog is as good as they are, and they're going to be upset on the 18th when they see us line up in that batter's box.
Okay, so how do you feel about Tyler Hudson passing on the Fog and choosing to play with his wife's students team?
Well, I think that he had some loyalty to a previous offer, and I appreciate Tyler's integrity. It's good to see in a man and a player, and I think that he'll be on the short end of the stick come the tournament time, but I do appreciate his integrity.
Okay, so how is there anything else you'd like your competitors to know?
Well, I would like them to know that we, while I am not in charge of the Fog, I have inputted in some ideas, and we are soliciting the possible addition prior to June 18th that I think will have huge impacts and bearings on the JAL. I think that people would be shocked and may stutter to even speak with the addition we may have by June 18th. I also think that it would be important for people to know that it's MYERS. That a lot of times people spell it wrong, so it's MYERS for when you put my name on that trophy plate.
Okay. I think we just about covered everything. I don't want to go into too much detail about pitching and batting preferences, but we have been throwing the ball around a little bit, and we're really excited to have you along with the Fog this tournament. And even though Darren won't be with us, he's going to be with us in spirit, and we're excited to have you along, and we're glad to have you a part of the Fog's team. And with that in mind, we would just like to extend our welcome to you. And as you can see to your left, all those trophies, we're really excited to add some plates to that. And, go Fog.
Go Fog.